says it's not live there. Maybe it's live on the YouTube though. Maybe it's live on the YouTube though. We'll see. Oh yeah. All right. Cool. We live. Maybe it's live on the YouTube. Yeah, baby. We live. We live. Right? Yeah. All right. Cool. We're in there. Alrighty. Took me an extra 5 minutes. Get that bad boy set up. Ooh, Nelly, what's up? 3 people. Squall, squall. Oklahoma in the building. What's up, James? What's up, buddy? I was a couple minutes late, so we'll give people some time to hop in. What up, Eddie Rose? What's up, buddy? Thank you, Amindu. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Thank you, Delaware Defender. Yes, appreciate you. That was a nice list. That was you, right? You sent me the list of the auditors, right? I believe that's what you're talking about. If so, yes, thank you. Gratefully appreciate you. That was nice to. It's nice to have all of them in one nice little spot. You know what I mean? Thomas, does that mean you're in Pasadena? If so, what's up, buddy? Just up the road. Just up the road. I'm gonna go turn that light off behind me, at least. Drop one down so it's not so bright. Why is it so bright like that? Like unnecessarily bright, though. You know what I mean? Is that less? Is that less like unnecessary light? I felt like that was super. All right, cool. Thank you, Delaware. Thank you, Delaware. Appreciate you, brother. How do I? I gotta go in here to do it. Oh, I already made you a monitor, my brother. But yeah, definitely thank you. Appreciate that. It's nice to see everybody in one little list. As I said last time, I'm very new to the auditing community still, so learning people and channels every day. But I appreciate you, my brother. Thomas. I know spell check gets me so much, man. That shit makes me look so dumb on a daily basis. I appreciate you. Thank you, James. Yeah, I appreciate you. But yeah, Pasadena in the building. What's up, buddy? I'm right down the road. Was up your way today. Had to take a like a little computer monitor back to the Walmart joint. The one that's right there off Richie, right by like BJ's. Right across from the old Chick-fil-A. Joko KS Cockwatch. I'm new. I didn't know if you meant like new to the channel or new to me, but either way, what's up, brother? If you're new to auditing, that's awesome. That's awesome. Shit, if so, if you're definitely a new auditor, drop your channel in there. I'll follow. I'll sub to you. I'll check your videos out. He was actually one of the first channels that I watched, so I feel like maybe a lot of his style kind of, rubbed off on me. He was definitely one of the earlier channels that popped up on my thing. He's definitely one of the bigger ones for sure, but a very professional person nonetheless. Other side of the Bay Bridge. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Family for life. Family. Is that Bay family? I don't know what that means. Pete, I don't know what family means, brother. I'm working. Irish. Okay, yeah. So it's a little harder to find someone to take on the case that I really would rather pursue right now. If I was gonna put like effort and time into one of them, is the one with the Maryland Capitol Police. But it's a little bit harder to find someone that wants to take the case quid pro quo. I believe is the correct pronunciation of it. which is like where they take the case for a certain fee that would come off of whatever's won or things like that. But yeah, when they find out who the gentleman is, they're not about taking it. They're all for it at first. Like, yeah. Oh, yo, that sounds like a shut and dry case. We got that. We'll win that. I'll send you a retainer agreement right on over. But as soon as they send that shit over, and like I give them a little bit more information on who it is and the fact that Colonel Mike Wilson is the chief of the Maryland Capitol Police. He's also Governor Larry Hogan's head of security detail, and he's running for sheriff of Calvert County, which is a county here in Maryland. They're like, yeah, we'll get back to you on that one. We'll have our people call your people. And there's no people that I don't have any people to call, so I don't even know what the fuck that means. But that no one calls me. They don't take it. So pro bono, yeah, pro bono. You're right, pro bono. What did I say? Quid pro quo. What is that? I think it's the same thing. Maybe it's a what was it, like a synonym or something like that when it's two words that are spelled differently but mean the same shit. Maryland lawyers not trying to do anything for the people. Good old boys. So I have been trying to contact the ACLU as well. It sucks because here in Maryland they're only open on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So not only is it like a struggle to try and get them to take your case, but you can't even call during like normal business hours. It's bullshit. So fucked up, man. Starts to say, yeah, I got you. I was looking for ones that said appreciate you. Yeah, anytime, Jose. That's what I'm here for, brother. Ooh, damn, the wind's blowing around here. Shut the door out in the hallway. Shut the door all the way out in the hallway. But yeah, Jose, anytime, brother. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. I know. I'm shit. At this point, I might as well represent myself. Quid pro quo, do for me, do for you. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I'm doing for them. I'm paying them. But no, you're right. They're providing me a service. I'm not providing shit other than just letting them take some of the money. You're right. So that would be, what did he say, James? Pro bono. Yeah, you're right. All right, cool. See, thank you, squad. Educating every day. Educating every day. Expected in return for something. Yes. See, okay, that is the exact definition that I had read when I typed it in on Google, and I assumed that like expected in return was like the money, but the pro bono definitely makes a lot more sense. That was the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of it at the time. At first, I was thinking pro se, but that is what I should do for myself. Delaware 1A defender. Are you Delaware defender? I didn't know there was a difference. Don't forget the others that hate Larry, Mr. Porter. Yeah. I talked to Mr. Porter a couple times. He's funny as hell, man. He's cool. Yeah, he definitely hates Larry Hogan. You'll see him holding up the Larry Hogan, you're a Nazi cunt, or suck my dick, you Nazi cunt, Larry Hogan, whatever it is. He's got a whole repertoire of funny sayings he goes at him with. But yeah, no, he's a ballsy man. He's also twice my size, so I feel like he carries a little bit more weight when he's out doing things. People are less likely to try and fuck with him. Awesome. Now in Chesapeake Beach, just around the corner. Chesapeake Beach, what's up, brother? We used to come to that water park down there all the time. That joint was dope. It was nice because if you didn't want to have to go to like Six Flags and sit in that long ass line just to go to the water park, you could go down there. I don't know, one from around a few years ago by Chef something. Actually, there was too many things at once. Yeah. Yeah, that's my like thing. I've been trying to look for someone who's like new, like a young, hungry lawyer looking to make a name for himself. Maybe he wants some money and a nice name for himself. Rogue Nation. All right, dope. Let me write that down. So I got my little notebook here so I can write some stuff down. Any of y'all got suggestions, let me know. That's a good one. I will check out Rogue Nation. Thank you, whoever said that. Irish Rover in Florida. Thank you, brother. I have not received any word yet on the. So I'm going to call them FOIAs. They're technically MPIA requests, Maryland Public Information Act request, and that is like our state version of a FOIA here. I have not received any word back on the ones for the footage from the Watkins security guard people. Yep, but I just put that in on Friday, and it's Monday, Tuesday, so it's only technically been 2 business days now. They'll probably say something back tomorrow and or in like the next like 2 or 3 days. They have 10 business days to respond, and well, they have 10 business days to provide what I requested and or a letter explaining why they need 30 business days to redact and provide said information. So it'll be here soon. It'll be here soon. As for the one I put in, I think it's like 3 videos ago when I went down to Annapolis City Police Department and I put in for the dash cams and body cams from the officers involved in the incident where the officer tried to say she was like fearing for her life because I was tapping on her window with my knuckle. And it was weird, dude, bro. It's so weird. So Kathleen was that lady. Kathleen sent me an email. Basically, at first, Kathleen sent me one, and then a lady named Ashley. Is it Ashley Lawrence or Ashley Leonard? It's Ashley Leonard. I think I worked with someone named Ashley Lawrence. I know that's Delaware Defenders. Here we go. And yeah, at first they were like Ashley Leonard. That's her name. Yeah. They were like, yeah, we're not doing that unless you give us your name. You need to give us blah, 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 blah. Here it is. They try to say that the city code 2.62.070 requires me to give up the applicant. Well, it has to contain the applicant's name and address, be signed by the applicant, and reasonably identified by brief description the public record sought. I signed it. I gave the stuff sought. They just want my name and address, which I'm not giving them. So, like, at first, when I fall back on that, Kathleen sent me an email saying that they are, what's the word I'm looking for? They're going to go ahead and process the request and give me said information. And then, like, the next day after that, Ashley sent me one saying that they're not going to process the request. And it's like, okay. I'm just going to go ahead with the one Kathleen sent me because as of this point, they've sent me a letter saying that they are going to provide the information, that they're processing the request, and that there was no issues with it. So, yeah, they've got 10 business days from May 31st to put that out there. Technically, it should be May 26th because that was the day I put it in, but it is what it is. But yeah, Logan, what's up, buddy? What's up, my G? Yeah, they. I'm not sure like what their issue was. How do I make him a moderator? There you go. My man's Logan. I got you a moderator, buddy. But yeah, I'm not sure like what the issue was or why Ashley was sending me different emails than Kathleen was sending me. But Kathleen, which is the lady that had a kind of an attitude when I went in there, she went ahead and sent me the letter saying they were processing it. So cool on them. The start of this whole like YouTube channel, the first couple of videos I uploaded, I already had saved up before like the whole Capitol Police issue started. And the reason they're shitty video quality is because I really was just trying to get the audio as opposed to having the video. I really wasn't even like aware of videoing laws as far as like public service and stuff like that. I was very uneducated as far as our rights go. So I was just trying to get the audio to have proof of what these fucking people were saying to me, man, because they were saying some crazy things and acting like hella crazy ways when you don't have cameras in front of them. So ultimately, I had posted those first couple of videos about Miss Trudy and the issue down there, and I speak to the internal affairs officer, Sergeant Ashione of the Annapolis Police. and filed some complaints. Well, I am proud to say, I shouldn't be proud to say, that the day that I was there with Miss Kathleen and I spoke to the nice officer, Corporal Davis, he went ahead and let Sergeant Ascione know that I was waiting on response to those, and he finally got back to me. Now, I don't know if this is all of mine or one of them or what, but he did. Let me find it. They basically said that the letter is to inform you that the Annapolis Police Department has thoroughly investigated the complaint that you brought to its attention regarding the conduct of its members on February 1st, 2022. The department's investigation has shown the incident did not take place as described in the complaint. Consequently, the complaint has been classified by the department as unfounded. So basically, they try to say that it didn't happen the way that I said it happened, which sucks because I didn't have a camera or anything. So it was ultimately just my word against theirs, and we know how that goes. We know how that goes. I would say my favorite audit so far is probably mine that has the most views. It was the one that happened at the Anne Arundel County Police Headquarters when I tried to do my first state FOIA, and they had 6 officers come out there, and they were taking an hour to give me a copy of a piece of paper, and they were all butthurt and mad because I think I said the word fuck originally. I think I said I was waiting for a fucking piece of paper, and they shit a brick on me. So, but yeah, I'd say that was probably my favorite one just because of the amount of what's the word I'm looking for? Roasting that I did in that lobby that day. I would say a lot of roasting went on. Roasting some peanuts. But yeah. Don't cuss. Yeah, I'm good. I'm telling you not to cuss. And I'm telling you I'm good. She tried to say something to me, and I just ignored her and started talking to him right away. And was like, and I'm telling you I'm good. My speech is my speech, homie. I didn't say homie, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that was probably my favorite one. That was definitely probably my favorite one. How many videos of so-called good cops do you have? I have a couple of them out there. I have, let's see. If I were to say good workers and not just good cops, I have the one with Miss Kathy Kirkdanzler, who is the city administrator for the city of Rockville, Maryland, and definitely a unicorn as far as public workers. But no, I mean, there were some good cops, in the airport ones. There were some good cops that came up there and upheld my rights. I would say the cops that originally came to the Severna Park Library didn't really have an issue. The short guy was kind of being a dickhead, didn't want to give me his name, but I don't think the other guy really understood the whole recording thing. So I don't think he was being mean. I think he was just asking a lot of questions because he genuinely was curious. Let's see. Other than that, I don't really have any too many good cop videos. I will post them when I see them. I will say Lieutenant Larry Barnes of the Maryland Capitol Police is a good police officer, so I have a few videos with him in it. I don't think he's a bad dude. That's the guy in green. When I get arrested by the police chief and he's like, arrest him, get him out of here. He's the guy that's in the all green, looks like a state cop uniform almost. And he looks up in the air and then he comes over to arrest me. You can tell he didn't want to do that shit. So I'd say Larry's a good guy. Philistine is a good cop, the one who came out to the health department last week. He's a good dude. I think Mastro's at first was trying to violate my rights. He was like, well, there's a sign on the door and you need to stay on this side of the thing. But Philistine definitely was a good cop. So, I mean, yeah, there's definitely good eggs out there, man. There's good cops, but unfortunately, the bad ones just overshadow them right now, and it makes the rest of them look bad, man. But yeah, that's a good one. Yes, he was cool too. That is Sergeant Matthew Slajeski. So in one of my early videos, I think it's like my second or third video I put out when I'm at Anne Arundel County Police and I'm speaking to Detective Davis. It's the second video I ever put up. I'm speaking to Detective Davis, and he was the one that came out and like tried to yell at me, and I was like, "Why are you yelling?" He got all mad and walked away. And then he came back out with his boss, and I sat there and roasted him. It was like, you don't get to decide out here in the fucking lobby if the complaint's viable or not. Like, he got mad because I asked him if he was under any influence of drugs or narcotics, or if he'd been drinking any alcohol this day, because he raised his voice and was yelling at me in the lobby and got all mad, tried to walk away. They hate that shit. I need to use that more. I need to start asking more officers if they're under the influence of any drugs or narcotics, or if they've been drinking any alcohol today. I know they love that. But yeah, no, he was cool. The second time I went back, when I went and got that letter from him, he was very cool, man. I think, it doesn't take much, man. A single educational experience, I think, sometimes is enough for these people to realize, like, okay, hey, man, maybe I was being a dickhead. Like, let me chill out. Let me be a dickhead. Oh, hell yeah. Dave Leeds, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I missed whoever sent me money last time, so... whoever that was last time, I apologize. YouTube wouldn't let me do like a replay on my chats, but someone sent me $20. So shout out you. I appreciate you, brother. You're the bomb.com. I felt like an asshole for not shouting you out when you did it. But I appreciate you, Dave. Shout out Canada, my brother. I went to Canada once on a school trip in high school, senior year. We went to Mount Tremblant and did like a whole little like 4 or 5 day ski trip thing. It was really, really cool, man. We stayed there on the mountain, did like the whole little nightclub scene and shit like that. We were in high school, but a lot of us were 18, so we were allowed to like we weren't supposed to drink because it was a American school sponsored event, but the people in Canada weren't like, pressing that shit. So it was cool, bro. We were down there getting drunk in the little bars and shit. It was awesome. Check you out. Good guy audits. All right, hell yeah, brother. I'll write you down. You're probably on the list that Delaware sent me. I've been trying to go through and check everybody and subscribe to everyone that Delaware Defender sent me. Good guy audits. Sent me a nice little PDF of them bad boys. Mount Blanc is an extremely ritzy French Canadian place. Yeah, it was like a school sponsored event. So I really wasn't even sure where it was. That was dope. I did not know that it was in Quebec. Oh, yes, I did know it was in Quebec. I guess we did look that up. But yeah, I wasn't really too sure about, much outside of the town itself. So that's good to know, Charles. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Regina. You as well. You also have a great day, Regina. Appreciate you. Sorry. Almost like hiccup. Yes, everyone say hello to Regina. Thank you, Regina. I don't know you, but I appreciate you. Oh, my channel. Yeah, I'm going to check you out, brother. I'm going to check you out. I definitely got to start watching more auditors. With that list, I've been introduced to a lot, a couple more people. I haven't gotten too far down it yet. A few places in Tremblant. Shit, that's dope. It's a nice place to have some. It's a nice place to have some property. Had to put Harry Man in timeout. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, bro. That's why I made you a moderator, Jimmy. As Robin was telling me, some people be going crazy in the chats. So, hey, my brother, stay safe. Keep the pigs accountable. Gary from West Virginia. What's up, Gary from West Virginia? What's up, brother? Excalibur from Florida. What's up, buddy? What part of Florida are you in? I guess I shouldn't ask that. That's probably too personal for you. My family is originally from Naples before they moved up here. Now, when I say that, a lot of folks think that's like the rich part of Naples, but no, we were like the poor people in Naples. But yeah, no, it was cool, man. Naples is a very, very nice like touristy town down there. So beautiful spot in Florida. If y'all ever get a chance to go check it out, do it. That's crazy. We would fly into Fort Myers. So we would fly into Fort Myers and then drive down. It was actually weird. So on my dad's side, my great granddad eventually like retired and moved down there, and he did have money. So when we went down there to visit like my mom's side of the family, I would go see him as well and do like a little day of golfing and shit like that, and check out his little place. But it was right before they built the I think it's called the Tampa Amy Trail, the Tampa Miami Trail. It was like right before they built that, coming through a lot of Naples was like the last time I was there. Well, second to last. And then I went back a couple years later, and just like this whole massive highway was built down that shit, bro. It was crazy. Yeah, I feel like every good story starts out with Florida man, and then it'll be like some crazy shit some Florida man did. Pete, Sean is a good love it, John. I don't know who Sean is. He's probably talking about Long Island audit. 3 auditors arrested in the last 48 hours. Who? Who, brother? Let us know. We need to put in some work in getting them out. What's that? Hey, how you call me down? Yeah, I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. I sometimes get myself too worked up, but I'm trying. That's for sure. Oh, did I click out of that? No, I didn't click out of the screen. Um, yeah, no, I'm trying to keep my cool. That's like the biggest thing. Hello from England. What's up, England? What's up, Bradley? Video star Kevin James. What's up, buddy? How y'all doing? I did not see Trump playing golf. That'd be funny. Go out there and whoop his ass in a round of golf real quick. You know that man can't play for shit. I feel like Trump is one of those dudes that like goes, "Oh man, look, a bald eagle," and then he picks up his golf ball and fucking launches that bad boy and makes like a sound like he hit it. No, I'm not really that good at golf either, though. He probably still whooped my ass. Logan, I know you're listening. The last time I played golf was with Ian over here at the Bay Hills place, and I shot probably the best round of golf I ever did. And I don't think Ian did that well. I'm pretty sure he did very bad. But yeah, that was the last time I played golf. Man City, a UTD fan. I myself don't really watch a whole lot of. Well, and I know in America they'll call it soccer, but I guess it's like football over there. But in the video game FIFA, I used to always play with Chelsea because I like Drogba. He was always fast as shit, and I would kill people with the Chelsea game. It was dope. Ian asked me $40. I know, yeah, that motherfucker is everybody's son. He got me with like a he had some like he tried to say Visa gift card, and he like asked me to spot him a couple of dollars. So like I just gave him the money. I was like, "Look, buddy, I got you. Give me a couple of dollars. I got you, bro." And he was like, "Oh man, I'll give you this gift card. I'll give you this gift card." It was just some like random fucking online store. You could only use it at this one place, and I was like, "You son of a bitch." My man's finessed me so bad. Yeah, Cristiano was a beast in that one too. Cristiano's always been a beast though. Him and Messi have been like neck and neck fighting for shit for the last couple of years. What's it called? The Ballon d'Or. Rogue Nation's a loser also. Oh, someone told me to watch him. Oh, Harry man. Oh, that's the one that Logan said. Yeah, put his ass in a timeout. Get your ass out of here, Harry. Raw, set fire to Harry one time. Shh. That's what I need. I need some graphics like Kevin Hart in that one stand up he does where he goes, set fire to these bitches one time. Shh. And every time I take someone and I put them in like a little timeout, they get set fire to. I don't know who that is, but we blocking them. Do you keep up with the UFC? We will. I'll go. So usually, if there's like a big UFC fight, we used to go watch it at my buddy's house. Um, we would go block that. We would go over there and watch it. We had like a little Fire Stick program where we could get the UFC joints. But yeah, I'll keep up with a little bit here and there. I'd say some of the more bigger name fighters. It was some dumbass troll on here just crying. Means red flag law affects me. Any thoughts on Second Amendment? I'm not sure what a red flag law is, brother. I'm not sure what that is. You will have to explain to me. I will say regarding the Second Amendment, I here in the state of by medical marijuana, medicinal. MMCC is the name of like the coalition that gives you it. It's like the Maryland Medical Cannabis Coalition, and that's who gives you like your medical card here in the state or gives you the certification to it. Now, if you have that, you're technically not allowed to get a handgun because it's still federally like a Schedule 1 drug. It's still federally illegal. So even though I have a medical exemption for the cannabis, I'm not allowed to own a handgun because I technically like use Schedule 1 narcotics or whatever. So I personally don't really have to say so in that, man. It sucks. I think everybody should be able to have a gun to protect themselves. I think protecting, your loved ones, your home, your property, your domicile is definitely very important for sure. But there's always people that take some things too far. You know what I mean? But no, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, take all guns, and I'm not someone either who's like, give everybody 20 guns. You know what I mean? It's such a fucking. What do you say? Guns get taken away from you over an alleged allegation of a threat. Oh, that would be some bullshit. That would suck. Unless there was like some real evidence of it, I wouldn't. I think that would be some bullshit. That would suck. But yeah, no, I'm not someone who's like, like pro guns or like against guns either. You know what I mean? I think it's any subject is fucking great, bro. I feel like any subject that like whatever way I decide on it, there's always going to be another side to it. So, but yeah, man, there's obviously a point in time where you're going to need a gun to protect yourself. How many times have you been arrested? Dear God, Bruce. Okay. If we're like not counting like cannabis arrests when I was younger, like 4, I think 4, 5, maybe something like that. Something like that. Working on beating most of them. A couple of them still in the system right now that I'm trying to beat. It was messed up. I had COVID and couldn't go to one of my court dates, and they tried to like put it on the step docket without me even being there or anything. They wouldn't do it over like a teleconference or anything, but somehow it got put on the step docket. So I went and filed a motion to have it recalled right away because I'm like, hell no. Y'all not just going to put that on the step docket and make me wait 3 years to take it off my record and have it expunged. Like that needs to be no processed and or me found innocent so I can take it off right now. BS. So yeah, actually, a lot of people don't know that either. If you get like a PBJ for something, you can get it expunged off your record in 3 years. You have to get like what is the name of that? There's like a second piece of paper that you have to get with the expungement form. It's like a waiver. That's what it's called. You have to get a waiver and sign that as well. So you can get that off after 3 years. Things like on the stet docket disappear after like 3 years, I believe it's after 3 years you can get those expunged as well. But things that are null processed, you can get expunged instantly. So that was like my biggest thing, even though I wasn't found guilty of whatever it was. I feel like that's malicious prosecution. I wasn't there. My public defender didn't speak to me at all. It wasn't something that I agreed to. And you definitely have to sign paperwork when putting something on a stet docket. You have to sign away your rights to a trial and this and that and da-da-da. You have to adhere to certain conditions and things like that. So I'm not there to agree to it. Hell yeah, I brought that right back up. I had to go all the way to the like public defender's office at the Glen Burnie, Maryland courthouse because nobody would answer the phone over there. I've been calling for like 2 or 3 days trying to figure out what the heck was going on. So I love PB and J, bro. I love me a nice PB and J. Don't get me wrong, Tim. I'd be fucking me a PB and J up, bro. An Uncrustable, woo, baby, woo. But yeah, I had to go all the way up there and talk to the boss. And no, Dennis O'Connell was the one in Annapolis. Oh God, now I'm not gonna remember his name. No, Gregory Swain is like the county attorney. I can't think of the dude's name now. But yeah, I had to go up there to the Glen Burnie courthouse and speak to the guy to have him do it there because you only have so many days to file the motion to have it recalled. And it was like coming down to the end of it. And I'm like, bro, I've been calling you all for days. What's going on here? I got video evidence of me calling you guys and being sent to the voicemail 5, 6, 7 days in a row. What's going on, buddy? Oh, I don't know, man. You got to call us more often. So I was like, okay, well, as your client, why did the public defender not reach out to me at all? Why would he not even give me a call before the court date, anything? Oh, it's your job to reach out to him. How am I supposed to know who my public defender is? Oh, you should check case search every single day to find out who your public defender is. Or they could just call me when my file gets put on their fucking desk, like a normal person does. I swear, man, sometimes like that's the thing that kills me the most is like they'll just say some idiotic shit. And it's like, that didn't even make any sense. Like, you know damn well that made no sense. They'll start laughing because they know how dumb it sounds. Sorry I joined late, man. I wanted to say I appreciate what you do. And we need less people like Whack 100 serving the public. That's for damn sure. We need more. We need less folks like Whack 100 out there. Not the real, well, probably the real Whack 100 too. They try to say Whack's feds, bro. They try to say Whack is the feds too. They say he's working with Officer Vlad. If any of y'all watch Vlad TV, they say Vlad's feds. Officer Vlad be snitching on people. NW Observer, what's up, buddy? Grilled cheese is better than a PBJ. Oh man, Jack, I don't know, buddy. That's a rough statement, dog. That's a rough statement, bro. I do love me a grilled cheese, don't get me wrong, but once you get to a certain age, you can't be breaking down that lactose the way you used to. I don't remember the last time I ate a PBJ and had to go to the bathroom after. That's all I'm saying. But I do like a nice grilled cheese. Oh, Pete, that's God tier. Charles, great question. So I would say Papa John's if I was getting like breadsticks or I might even go Lido's if I was getting pizza. But Domino's would be the selection if they still had bread bowl pastas. When they did the bread bowl chicken Alfredos, my jam. But now that they don't, I might have to go Papa John's for some of like the sides and maybe Lido's for the actual pizza. Good question, though. Good question. I was just talking to my buddy last week about going to CC's for the old mac and cheese pizza. They don't have one around here anymore. I got to drive like an hour out to Frederick, but I'm about to make that trip for a CC's mac and cheese pizza if any of y'all ever had that. I know it sounds crazy. I'd never seen it before going there, but it is my favorite pizza in the world. This is true. That's true. They do got some banging hot wings. I will attest that eating its muffin is also yeah. Sure. That was kind of funny, but yeah, I got you. Take the content, man. Lived in Maryland for a few years now in PA. You should come do an audit for Blair County, PA. Out to these services are done. I know. These motherfuckers are retarded, bro. I feel like everywhere you go, people are just like idiots nowadays, man. I guess I was like dumb enough to think that it was like not only in my area, but that like maybe the cops in my area, since I knew how bad they were like some like real big assholes, but like there are cops out there that make the people around here look like nice officers. This is true. Yeah, I would say that as well. We definitely need a better system of making sure there's not like some dumbasses getting them. Bang local MILFs. That's funny. I'm all for that. Yes, Video Star. I have been practicing my entire life. That's why it was. That's why I feel like it's like natural. I've been a debater my whole life. I definitely have been trying to make a better effort to like allow people to finish what they're saying before I say something else. But sometimes it's hard when they just like start saying dumb shit or they're saying things that are like wrong or like they're lying straight to your face. It's like I, I don't have the patience to sit here and like listen to you live for 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just gonna like cut you off and just say what the hell needs to be said. I don't got time for that shit. Yes, Logan, my boy. Everybody give a shout out, my boy Logan. Got his cases expunged a few weeks ago. 3 years after the court or after you get off probation, whichever is long. Yep. So yeah, see, after 3 years, you can get a waiver for it if you finish your probation and don't have any like VOPs, or if you get a PBJ or something like that, you wait 3 years, get it taken off of there. So everybody, shout out my boy Logan. Congratulations, buddy. Buy your guns from Craigslist. No, do not do that. Do not do that. He said, clean as a whistle. Hey, yes, sir. I'm trying to de-escalate the rude demanding. That is true. They are. Pricks. That's a good one. It's a nice little acronym. They are, though, man. Like, they just, like, are already Karens, but you're right. They try to, like, escalate anything. It could be the most, like, basic situation, and you could be trying to explain your stuff calmly, nicely, and they just, like, 0 to 100 real quick. God, the fuck. Surprisingly, the expungement process was easy. Just mailed the form. A few weeks later, it was all expunged. Nope. You out there in California still? You out on the other coast? Here, it's you go turn it in like the court clerks. They take the form from you, and then I think within like 90 days, usually, I think it's like 60 to 90 days, you get a response. How did it go last time I did it? It's like 60 to 90 days, you get a response saying whether or not they're going to accept it or deny it, or like the ultimate like judgment on it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's 60 to 90 days it comes in. If I don't get jammed here in Delaware, if you have a 5 years. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, remind me not to get hemmed up over there. Middleton 38, what's up, buddy? What's up, Gear Me Luggin? Gear Me Luggin. Rhythm is a brand of medical bud, I swear. Yep, absolutely. I got this from the Remedy dispensary here in Columbia. It was one of the earlier dispensaries, and they give you like a little free gift when you go in. And this is my go-to hat for the last like, it's probably been like 2 months now. It's been my go-to hat. Love this bad boy. It's got the nice like trucker style. Oh man, my cowlick is fucked up. Oh, y'all got me taking my hat off right now. Anyway, the back is like a trucker style. You can see through it and stuff, so it's like easily breathable, but it has the adjustable joint. It's actually like a lot harder to find these style hats for some reason. I don't know why, but it's actually been a lot harder to find these style hats recently. Have you heard of Phil? No, I have not. Phil of Hendrick. Nope, I have not. You can't get out of due to the fraud in the judicial system. Yeah, every time, bro. Every time I get into like any auditing situation where they call the police, that's my first thought is, like, okay, they've called the police. There is a 100% chance when these motherfuckers come out here, they're going to put me in cuffs, violate me, and take me. Shit. If it was Maryland Capitol Police, they would. They wouldn't give me a second thought. They would love to try to throw me in jail, man. They are so upset that I exposed them and am holding them accountable that they would love to see me rot in a fucking 12 by 12 cell. They would wish that upon somebody. You know what I mean? I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy, man. I don't wish that upon anyone to have to sit in jail, eat that shitty ass food, shit in front of people, shower in front of people. Some places you locked in yourself for would you work for No Jumper? I'd work for No Jumper. You talking about Adam 22? Oh no, I don't know. I recently heard Adam 22 is the feds though. I don't know. I heard he be getting people hemmed up. But I do like watching No Jumper. That's pretty cool. I definitely watch his stuff on Snapchat a lot as well. But yeah, it definitely takes some cojones. Definitely takes some cojones to do the audits, bro. That's for sure. It's very just like stressful, man. It gets your blood pressure going. You know what I mean? Because you gotta put your fate in the hands of people you know are kind of shitbags at the moment. So absolutely, yeah, they get all butthurt and yeah, if you bruise their ego, if you stand up to them and embarrass them in front of their little lackeys, yeah, don't ever embarrass like a supervisor in front of his little cronies. That's the worst. Oh, I was saying, are you out in California still? Where you at? You out in Cali, right? Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Silicon Valley Community Watch. Big cyber love. Cyber fist bump to you, brother. Commend the work you do. I myself was like very ignorant. Sorry. You did tell me, Charleston. We did just have this conversation, bro. I'm sorry. Short term memory recently has just been like fucking shot, bro. But yeah, I too myself was very ignorant to a lot of like our rights and um, just like the ability to do the things that we can do as private citizens until a lot of this. Oh God, here's these people again. Until a lot of this stuff came up. So as I was saying to someone earlier, I'll be up in Annapolis in like 2 weeks though. Oh yeah, for sure, brother. Definitely hit me up. Definitely hit me up. And Tim, I will be coming down to Ocean City pretty soon. It's nice in the summertime right now. I guess like right now is probably the best before all the kids get out of school and the parents start booking the daggone trips down there and stuff. But Indianapolis in the building, what's up, brother? But yeah, no, I was definitely very ignorant to a lot of like our rights and things like that until I started doing research as far as how to fight back against the Maryland Capitol Police, and that's where like Facebook started to recommend some auditing channels for me. Actually, the other day I saw the original video I very first saw. It was a gentleman named Paul Unslaved, and he gets pulled over out in Colorado somewhere, and he like explains that you don't need a license unless you're doing commerce, because that or like driving and operating is considered doing commerce, and that's when you need a license or a registration. And after the incident with Pep, um, no, this is after the incident with Maryland Capitol Police. The shit with Pep was right after the kid Justin got killed, and then all that shit happened at the CID building, and dude, he still hasn't even gotten the phone back from that. It's crazy, but no, this was I was talking with the Maryland Capitol Police down there at the courthouse where they tried to like kick me off the property and say I had to be 1,000 feet, and then. Bro, I went into the Canton restaurant over there right next to Grawls, like right across from the courthouse. And I go into the Canton restaurant, like order some to go food, wait for it, pick it up, walk over into Walgreens, buy some bandages to wrap my dog's wound up at the time. Come back out and I'm like, the fuck is my car, bro? I'm like, oh man, it happened. Somebody stole my car from Annapolis City. It finally happened. I call city police and file like a missing or a stolen vehicle report. Turns out these dickheads from the Capitol Police had it towed. Tried to say, oh yeah, or I forget what he even said. Like was the reason? Oh, he tried to say it was a pickup order on my tags, and I'm like, dog, why would you lie and say it was on court property? I didn't say it was on district court property. I'm like, yes, you did. I didn't say it was on district court property. Like the hell you didn't. Watch this. Try to tell me he didn't say it was on district court property. Ba, 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 ba. So I said, all right, so when y'all sent me this letter, I'm going to try to cover up my name and old address. I said, okay, so when you sent me this letter, what does it say right here? Vehicle picked up from district court parking lot. Oh, I just put my whole VIN and everything in there. That's so funny. It doesn't matter now because I don't have the car anymore. But yeah, like, sat there and tried to say, oh, I didn't say it was on district court parking. Yes, you did. What's funny is the Grawls, which JP Towing has on the receipt as the place it got picked up from, clearly has signs that say no district court parking allowed here, private property. So like it's not like he could mistake the two for being the same thing or something like that. It's just crazy, bro. He just sat there and like lied through his teeth. And when I confronted him for it, he just like looked at me and was like, Yes, Canton definitely be smacking. Willie Mack, what's up, buddy? What's up? Willie Mack was my 27th subscriber. What's up, big dog? And yes, Dave, you are correct. You are free to travel from point A to point B without a license. The only time you need a license is when you are doing commerce. When you are doing commerce on the roadways, because if you are making money on the roadways, Uncle Sam wants his cut. But they try to say, oh, driving is a privilege. Driving isn't a right. And they're right. Driving is a privilege because driving is defined as doing commerce. Transporting your private property from point A to point B is a right that they cannot take from you. Trying to catch up with Bo. What's up, buddy? What's up, Bo? Bo Siebert. Shit, I think I got like 50 videos now, man. I never even thought I would have that many videos, to be honest with you. Yo, look, I was parked there. Oh, yeah, I always park there when I'm going to court. That's funny. I'll full on admit, like, I full on park there when I'm going to court because where else can you park unless you go park in Admiral Heights and then walk all the way across the Naval Stadium parking lot? It's like there is no district court parking lot. That's what I'm confused on. Like, when he wrote district court parking lot, it's like, where would I be parked that would be considered the district court parking lot? There isn't one, bro. Like, it. Someone can find it, let me know, because I've been looking for years. But yeah, Logan, I will say, like, Kyle and them be haters too, bro. They be hating on this shit. Anytime I try and like say something about YouTube or like bring it up, they be big haters. Or they'll just like not even like say anything. Or be like, oh, I don't want to be known as that person. I don't want to be known as that person. I don't want to make a YouTube channel doing that anyway. They be geeking. So yeah, you guys would be surprised. I keep talking to Logan because he actually knows me, like in real life. Well, I shouldn't say it in real life. This is real life. I'm just on the internet right now. It's not like we're playing some video game. But yeah, we know a lot of the same friends and stuff like that. And oh yeah, anyone I talk to is like, you're asking for it, you're wilding, you're this, you're that, and it's like they just don't have the nutsack to do it when it comes down to it, bro. They wouldn't even have the nuts to do it. But it's like, yeah, they'll look at me and be like, yeah, I don't want to be known for the person doing that, but you'll be known for the person doing what you're doing right now. Come on now. I'd rather be known as the guy standing up for everyone else than that. But yeah, squad, a lot of people like friends, community members, just haters, man. They just don't get it. Shit, Logan, the other day I seen Mr. Matt Getsky, Allison's dad, post something about like people not having respect for officers, and like if your kids like break the law, it's because they weren't like raised properly, or like you have bad parents or this or that. And basically was just trying to say like if your kids do bad things, then it's like a bad reflection on the parents. And I was like, Doug, wasn't your son's hobby for the better part of 15 years stealing stickers from the United States Postal Service, drawing graffiti and like ignorant shit on them, and then putting them on government property, and or spray painting trains? Like, his whole like shtick, his whole gimmick, his whole spiel was literally doing graffiti and vandalizing shit, talking about, oh, if your kid does bad stuff, you're a bad parent. What's that phraseology like? He don't throw. He who lives in a glass house shouldn't throw stones or something. But yeah, I'm like, dog. He messaged me trying to tell me like I was a dickhead and I need to leave like working good people alone and this and that. And I'm like, my God, they just don't get it, bro. He said Kyle doesn't want to draw attention to himself. That man don't want to do anything. He don't want to get out of bed. That man don't want to do anything that's not watching YouTube videos in bed. Love the channel. Keep it up. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate you, brother. James Freeman. Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos. He definitely like gets into it, bro. He gets into them. I seen the dude News Now. Was it News Now Ninja? I think today was like at some courthouse somewhere leaning on these ladies. He was giving it to them. He was letting them have it. Okay, tell me y'all saw the video those frauded or troll people made about me, dog. My man said he spent 6 hours making this video, right? And it is like the worst song I have ever heard remixed to a Pink Floyd song. And I was just like, man, that makes me so happy that you wasted 6 hours of your life making a song about me. And I literally didn't even know who the fuck you were. I had said one word to these people in a background of I went on a live stream with Vegas Valley Community Watch, and while I was sitting in the background, they kept like crying, like, let us in, let us in, let us in. And like I kept seeing a little chat pop up here on the side, and I was like, dog, like, shut the fuck up. We got it. We see you. Quit bitching. We'll let you in a minute. Only thing I've ever said to these people ever, and it wasn't even that exact words. It was something to that effect, like, quit bitching. We'll let you in. Shut the fuck up. And I'm so happy they spent that amount of time making a video about me. It legit like warms my heart. Peter, check it out. No, don't check it out, Peter. Don't check it out. You'll fucking be mad that you went there. If you have, I apologize that y'all saw some shit that retarded. Dad, I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna send you a link to that joint, Logan. I was geeking. They were singing about like the Third Amendment, some shit about it said some shit about like Poster 7 too or something like that. But it was ultimately like a video about me getting slammed in the wall when they like tackled my brother, and I like ran in there and then they slammed me through the wall, and I'm like, oh my God, y'all motherfuckers are funny. I need to get like more people in these live streams. I need to get like a little squad that comes in here. That way I can have some people to like bounce off of and do banter with. That way it's not just me, myself, and my own dumbass talking all the time. All right, let's see here. Oh my God. If y'all just heard that small clip of it, I apologize because you didn't even need to be subject to that. I'm sorry you had to hear that. But yeah, that's what they be doing. If y'all want to check it out, if you want to make your ears bleed for a minute, go check out these retards. Give them some views. Give them some exposure. They need it. This is their whole life. Oh hell yeah! This is actually only my this is only my second ever. Oh shit! Thank you, George. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the $1.99. If anybody else said anything in between now and the last time someone said something and I brought it up, I apologize. I did not see it. I'm getting better. But are you going on tour? I am not. I am not part of the musical group. I am just the inspiration for the musical group. But yeah, this is only my second ever live stream. I'm gonna try to do one like every week on Tuesdays. Uh, Depending on if I have videos in between now and next Tuesday and like anything to discuss or I get any more like information back on the P request that I've put in or any word back from the FBI. Yeah, so I ultimately was able to get a hold of the FBI though and file complaints on the Maryland Capitol Police and also the Prince George's County Police, which are the ones that escorted me out of that building like that's probably about a month ago now. And then I went to headquarters and they wouldn't even let me in the door. And then the detective acted like he didn't know what the hell a FOIA request was, that whole shit. So yeah, I'm waiting for the FBI to also contact me back as well. But yeah, we'll love to pop back on at least once a week and let y'all know what's going on. Yeah, it's mad corny, Tim. It's mad corny. It's fucking dumb, bro. Like I showed my roommate and he was like somebody really like spent time doing that and I was like yes they spent time out of their life doing this. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like literally don't do it, bro. I'm telling you. That's a girl saying that, bro. That's a chick. I didn't even know it was two people at first. I thought it was one person. It was it Phil Hendry, Jay Santos. All right, I'm gonna check him out. Phil Hendry, Jay Santos. Somebody told me, what did he say, Jay Santos? Somebody told me I sound like Theo Vaughn in auditor form. I thought that was funny. I feel like he's more like calm, dude. He's more like, he keeps it real quiet. You know what I'm saying? He's got more of like an accent, too. You know what I'm saying? He tell you get your homeboy, go on down there to the Rift Mart and grab you a 2-piece chicken bucket, come on home and smash that bad boy for dinner. All right, see y'all next stream. All right, Nicholas, take it easy, buddy. But yeah, I would definitely check out the Phil. Who is Thinking Polecat? Oh shit, Rogue Nation got arrested video just dropped. Oh damn, that's crazy. 50 cents in no time. I'm working on it, Don. I'm working on it, brother. We'll get there soon enough. Yeah, I swear the cops like play dumb. Like they almost like pretend that they don't know stuff sometimes. Best I can look at your audits on. Do you do ride-alongs? I've never done a ride-along. I went to bring my brother one time, but then it rained the day we went to go, and his ass had something to do because it rained. He had to go do something, or I don't know what the fuck, whatever happened, and I didn't take his little ass with me. I think I just didn't want to go pick him up because there was an accident on the way to his house. I think that's what it was. But yeah, no, I haven't. Not opposed to it. Not opposed to it at all. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You keep them in the dark. It's a lot easier to control. Yeah, man. If you don't know, you know what I mean. What's sad is the court like has ruled that it's okay for cops to lie. Yeah, Johnny, shoot me an email, brother. My email should be in like the about me section on the YouTube joint. I'm looking for the I have one of these tabs here. Yeah, it should be in my about me section. It's just annapolisaudit@gmail.com. But yeah, hit me up, brother. Hit me up. Maybe when I come out that way, we'll schedule something. I got an extra camera. We can get it crack-a-lacking. I did like how the last video I put up when I went to the county police department or the county headquarters to file for that information, that all of the ladies that were there had like a completely different attitude. There was no waiting an hour for a piece of paper to be copied, no like arguments about putting my name on it, no putting my name on a sticky note and putting it on there after I leave. Like none of that shit. Complete attitude change. So it just goes to show that we have definitely made changes for sure. However small or minuscule they may be, changes are happening. Today it might be these ladies' attitudes. Tomorrow it might be some unconstitutional signs at the health department. Who knows? But we're making changes regardless. We are making changes. The alternative is better training and not giving anybody a bet. Yeah, make them like actually earn that shit, bro. They do less training than like hairstylists. The people at like the Temple, it's called the Temple. It's like a Paul Mitchell school down here. Do like twice as much schooling as the police officers do. My ex's aunt was a instructor at the Anne Arundel County Police Academy here, and it's like, dog, it's like a 3-month course. They don't do shit. Thank you, Brother Willie. Thank you, brother. Shout out from Texas, Brother Willie. But yeah, man, they don't do anything as far as like training for these officers. It's sad, bro. Very much so. Very much a joke. And it's upsetting because like the thought behind what police are and like the idea of what they stand for is like a good service for the community. All right, brother, take it easy, Logan. Be safe. But like, yeah, the idea. I know. Yeah, I didn't know it's already been an hour. I'm probably gonna get off in like 15 minutes or so. Probably gonna end up like an hour and 20 minutes. But for future reference, now that I know y'all want me to start at 8, what is like a good run time? That way I can try to like plan a live stream out and have like some talking points to go on. Y'all want me to go for like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, like 45 minutes? So if you're watching right now, definitely let me know because I value your opinion more than people just clicking on like a post or like a poll that I put up. I value the opinion of the people already watching. Yeah, 24 hours. I'm going to do some Ludwig streams, 24 hours, baby. You see my bed in the background? I'm be sleeping. Y'all going to be watching me. Hey, my man. Yeah, everybody who's a member right now, Logan will be making us some new badges. So stay on the lookout. He's got some fire. He's got some fire coming to us soon. But take it easy, brother. Peace out. Yeah, I wanted to do at least like an hour. I figured that like an hour was at least like a standard you had to do. I feel like anything less is like cheating the people that come here to watch it. But then I also feel like if I go for too long, it's like almost too much. I guess if we have things to talk about and there's like other guests in here and stuff like that, it might be something different. But me just rambling on for 2 hours, that's like that SpongeBob meme where it's like 2 hours later and it's like still just me fucking talking about the same shit. I don't want that to be what it ends up being either. So, but my boy Logan said he'll hop in here on the next one. That's dope. We'll get him in here. He just moved back to the East Coast. That's dope. We'll try and find like 2 or 3 people to bring in. Have a nice little banter. Nice little podcast banter. But yeah, I'll go for like 12 more minutes. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask them. I will definitely answer them. I try to be as, open and truthful as possible. Obviously, like some stuff might be too personal. It might not be able to answer it, but yeah, shoot me a question. I'll answer it. Favorite dinosaur, favorite food, anything. I could tell y'all a funny story about I was talking to my buddy about this the other day. What up, brother? Keep up the good fight, Fun Johnny. Yes. Reach out to Johnny 5-0 as a guest. Okay, Johnny 5-0. So I was talking to my buddy the other day, and at senior year football tryouts, the first like week or 2 weeks or so it's 2-a-days. So you'll go for like 2 hours and then have like an hour break and then go for like another 2 hours. And am I a dinosaur? No, I am not a dinosaur. But I will say my favorite dinosaur is a Snorkosaurus. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, so senior year football tryouts, 2-a-days, we're sitting there and it's like offensive day, and I lined up a receiver and I go out for this pass. And I usually played like tight end or receiver. I shouldn't say like I played like I was some like starting player who was like some fucking star on the football team or some shit. No, I was just on the team. But that was the position I played. So when I run out, I like turn and I catch this ball like over my shoulder. But the way the quarterback put it, we had trash cans like set up on the field as like fake defenders, and where he put it like put me straight on the path of the trash can, and I can't see it because I'm looking back like this running. So I catch the ball, and as soon as it hits my hands, I hit the trash can, boom, and like pop up on top of it. And it's one of those like big gray, like you see them at like sporting events, big ass gray circle trash cans. I fall on it, boom, bounce up, flip over, land on my back, and I'm just like laying there. And like the whole girls field hockey team is out there, like also on the track. The soccer teams, the track and fields running around the shit as well. And Coach Coach Boschman runs up and goes, "Are you aware the whole girls soccer team or the whole girl field hockey team just saw you fall over that trash can?" Da da da. I go, "Yeah, coach." But I caught the ball, and it just felt so magical. And that was just like one of the funniest points we always laughed about for the whole football season. Remember when Terry hit that trash can? Remember when Terry caught the ball and flipped over that trash can? Do a panel, bro. Yeah, I definitely want to have a panel. So that was something funny as shit. I was talking to my buddy about that the other day, and that was exactly how the thing got up. Hey, remember senior year when you fell over that trash can? So that always made for a good story. Use a ring light behind the camera. Either way, cut the ceiling fan light and add some ambient lights in the background. I do have some. I've been actually trying to do that. I guess now is a good time to try that. There we go. We'll put that one on. Put that off. Bow. So like this, would this be better? Let's see if I can turn this down a little bit though. Something like this better? No, I feel like that's like too bright from the side here though. ATL auditor, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm gonna check your page out. I'm gonna check your page out right now. I'm gonna see if I got my little notepad right here. I'm gonna write you down on ATL auditor. Now ambient is too bright. All right, see if I can turn it down to like something like that. It's still a little too bright on this side over here. That's what it is. Something like that, Brandon. I know my pale ass needs a tan, bro. It sucks, man. I'm gonna get out this summer though. Health kind of kept me down last summer. I wasn't really able to get out anywhere like beaches or anything, or really do any good tanning, I should say. Oh, bro, you think I look like Casper now? Man, if I put my thighs up here in front of the camera, dear God, them bad boys is white. They ain't seen the sun since like 2006. I'm gonna check y'all out. Check out ATL Audits, everybody. Check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Yeah, I do need like some like purples. God, y'all can't see my little fucking mouse thing, but yeah, like some purples back here. Where other side? Like if I had some purples like behind the dresser, so that it lit up that little like strip right there, or even like up the wall and then down the strip, that would probably be pretty cool. Some purples there, maybe like over here on the up along the daggone curtain thingy like that, and then bow. As y'all can see, I got the clock battery fixed. Clock is on proper time. But yeah, I do have a like a smart light to put in this light right here as well. That way I can control the brightness of it, because right now it's just like one of those basic lights. So when I put the smart light in there, I'll be able to randomly get suggested to me. I had deleted all my recent history and whatnot. Thank you, appreciate you, TJ. Appreciate you for coming and supporting, brother. Appreciate you watching it. I know I'll be white as hell, bro. I'll be white as hell. I just want to like put the other stuff back on just because of how white I am. What if I put the yellow light on? Hold on. Does this help my whiteness a little bit, or is it worse? Oh wait, no, it's bright though. I gotta turn it down a little bit. It made me look any tanner. You look tanner. Look tanner. It's my good side. No, I see white as hell. I need to just put the other light back on, to be honest with you. I'll get on it though. I'll figure it out, Brandon. But that is a good thing. I did buy this like ring light today, so I got like a little ring light to put back here behind you know, try to add some natural light behind the. Oh, of course I'm ready to fucking break it now. Look at me. Jesus Christ, Terry. Yeah. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's definitely why I look a lot lighter. I think you're right, but I want to know, for example, what happened with that mail-in video, the cop. What do you mean mail-in video, the cop? Like you lost money? No. What do you mean? You mean like where like they took my car? Where I lost money because they took my car and shit like that? Yeah, I actually this was the sticky note that was on the document I brought out earlier. So it cost me $15.25 to get it out of the yard they had it on, and then it cost me like almost $3,000 at the MVA to get tags back on there, because they tried to say that I didn't have insurance for X amount of date from date A to date B. But I had a letter from my fucking insurance company saying he had coverage during these dates. So that was like where my first issue at the MVA even started with the state police, because I'm talking to the ladies and I'm like, hey, there's got to be some way to appeal this. I have the information saying that you guys, not you're wrong, but your system is wrong, and that I had proper coverage. Da da da. That was the whole reason they took the car in the first place. They said, oh, there was a pickup order because you didn't have insurance. But I had the letter saying I had insurance. So what are y'all saying? Anyway, it got to the point where like they were being ignorant and telling me that there was no way to appeal these charges. There's no way for any of it, blah, blah, blah. They sent like a state trooper over there to tell me to get out of the building, that they weren't going to help me anymore because they were done, and I'm not allowed to ask for any of it. Da 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 da. So ultimately, I ended up having just to pay it, and there was no way to appeal it. I mean, I guess I probably could have if I like found some outlet or something, but I personally didn't know, and I needed to get my fucking car back. So I just paid it, man. I sucked it up. I spent the savings on it. It definitely took a big hit. Had to have grandma help me out, for Christ's sake. Like, she was bad, man. They cost me like almost $5,000 in the course of like 3 weeks. Jesus, for someone going through the medical situation I was or am, like at the time it was a lot worse than it is now. So it fucking sucked, man. Like, just was not in a position to do that at the time. I don't think I'm in a position to ever really do that, but then it was a lot worse than it is now. But the dude in the suit starts yelling at you 5 minutes later, you're in handcuffs. So it seems like they took money from you. Yeah, they did. They definitely made me pay for shit that I shouldn't even have had to pay for. And then when I went to file complaints for like his whole actions that resulted in all that stuff, they tried to arrest me for filing a complaint and said that I was trespassing. When like they had just no car was not broken down. Car was at a parking lot and they stole it. So when they stole it, they had it towed or whatever, and I had to pay like X amount of dollars and all these fines to get it out, and there was nothing I could do about it. I had spent a couple weeks like fighting it. I had to file quash motions to get a warrant lifted because they didn't allow me in the courthouse for my court date because I didn't want to give up my vaccine status or answer any of the questions. So that caused me to have a warrant. So if I showed up to get my car, they would have arrested me because I had to go to the police station and get like a release letter. So I had to file quash motions to get the warrant lifted, to then go get the document, to then go to the fucking tow yard. It was just a whole process, bro. It cost a lot of money and it was bullshit. But no, I wasn't broken down. They just stole it because they're fucking assholes, man. But yeah, so the guy in the suit had me arrested for trying to file a complaint on his officer for stealing my car. So that was what I like. Oh yeah, this is only my second ever live. I'm gonna try to do them like every Tuesday or so if I can. But yeah, that was the whole deal with that situation. They were just mad because I was trying to hold them accountable. What's fucked up is I had called that man like multiple times before that. I had left like 4 or 5 voicemails over the course of 3 weeks on Colonel Mike Wilson's voicemail, and he just never answered and never called me back or anything. It was bullshit. And then he's gonna sit there and be like, "You've been told. You've been told." Actually, I was told by the commissioner when you guys arrested me like last week for the same shit that I was allowed to go there if I had legal and lawful business because that was public property and that lobby was open to the public. I have them on video saying multiple times it's open to the public, and that's where I come to file complaints. So I don't know how it changed all of a sudden in the middle of it, but I think they thought that I like was just some dumbass kid and I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, or that like my YouTube channel didn't have any pool. And it's not like I have like some major pool, but I had enough pool that my man suspended his Facebook page and his little like share campaign for a little bit. That's for damn sure. So I had enough pool that enough people called down there that they reached out to me. They had the dude's name is Kevin Smith from Internal Affairs at Maryland Capitol Police reach out to me and be like, "Oh, we'd love to have you come in and sit down and fill out complaints and go over your complaints in person." And I'm like, first off, yeah, no, dog, that's a trap. I'm not fucking stupid. Second off, I filed those complaints anonymously with no name. So why are you reaching out to my personal email and trying to contact me personally to have me come in there and do that? Take the complaints that I filed anonymously and do what you need to do. You don't need shit from me. Everything you needed was in the files. So, yeah, I wasn't that dumb. I wasn't falling for that, Mr. Kevin Smith. Yeah, what was fucked up is I had like $300 in my pocket when they arrested me. Like the 6 officers arrested me outside of Maryland Capitol Police. And they tried to say I was trespassing, even though I was on the sidewalk. And like that money just like randomly disappeared somehow. It's not in the logs of like the county jail, the Jennifer Road Detention Center. It's not like in the arrest logs. It's not anywhere. I had to go to the hospital and they had all of my property in the back of the police cars where they kept it. And I kept being like, no, let me fucking bring my property, like my camera and my hat and my wallet and my shit with me to the hospital. And they were like, we got your property. We got your property. And, who the fuck even just texted me? That was weird. Oh, I got that on my computer. I don't know how the hell that even just happened. I forget what I was even just saying. But damn, my bad. Train of thought out the window. What was I saying? Someone help me out here. Someone help me out. Oh yeah, I went to the hospital. They had my shit in the back of the car. And like the money was just gone, bro. Like when I get down to the jail and I get out and I'm like released and I get all of my belongings out of the bag and like I get my wallet, I'm like, yeah, where the fuck is my money at? So now like I had to walk down from the jail. When you get let out of the Jennifer Road Detention Center, the closest place is the like hospital, which is right down the way. I went to walk down there and I want free I know, right? I keep seeing these people post those damn things in here. I try to like block them. I went to walk down there to use the vending machine because it was like 3 in the morning. Nowhere else was open. Didn't have any fucking money, bro. I was so pissed. Couldn't even get like a taxi home. Nothing. It's fucked up. Thank you, Sonny. Appreciate you. $300 gone. It was like I think it was actually $280 because I had $320, but I had filed a MPIA request right before that. So I want to say that I was down to $280. I want to say it was $280 and not $300. But yeah, that $20 doesn't make the other $280 disappear. That's for daggone sure. Pissed. Livid. Turbo pissed is what I should say. Like, kills me, man. I do not like it at all. And it sucks because you really can't like do anything about it when you're looking at them and being like, this is your job. This is what you're supposed to do when I do this. And they're like, oh, okay. And they just don't do it. There's really nothing I can do. Like, I can't physically force them to do it. You know what I mean? All I can do is just, what's the word? Like, document the bullshit and their behavior and like relay that information to the public, expose them, let everyone see how ignorant they are and how they act. That's the best I can do. There's a Reddit thingy about me. It's probably those dumbass frauded or troll people making more shit. That's funny. Yeah, that was my point. I was just like, enough people are going to see this that something's going to change, something's going to happen, and enough of them did. So ultimately, Tim, what happened with that is actually where the video where like my brother gets pushed or he gets slammed and I get pushed into the wall. That all stemmed from like a young man getting killed. The day after that young man had been murdered, I was going to Ocean City. I'd already had this whole like trip planned out. So he was murdered that night at like 12 o'clock. I woke up at 8 o'clock. I was driving to Ocean City. It's like a 2 hour drive. And while I was like, it was 8 o'clock in the morning, no one else was on the road. I was going, I think, 14 miles over the speed limit, or was it 15? I think 16 is reckless driving here. So it was whatever, like 1 mile under that is what I was going over the speed limit. Just like cruising in my own thoughts. I didn't have any music playing, man. I was just in my own head for real, bro. And I got arrested for that, or not arrested. I'm sorry. I got pulled over for that. He gave me all I think it was like a $90 ticket. I had forgot all about it because my brain was just in a whole other world right then. So I didn't pay the ticket because I forgot about it. And when I got pulled over, I was coming back from the emergency room. Actually, it was the emergency room where like this whole cancer diagnosis started to come about. My first trip to the emergency room to figure out why my shoulder was hurting or why I was having this like weird pain in my shoulder whenever I would breathe. I was headed home from that and got pulled over. The dude tried to say I think he said I was like speeding, or he tried to say I was like I came over the hill too fast. I wasn't speeding. He doesn't have me like clocked for speeding, but he said I was coming over the hill fast. So he pulled me over, whatever the fuck that means. And he was like, "Oh, you have a suspended license," and that's where I found out that I forgot to pay that ticket that I got the day after Justin got killed. So I paid the ticket. Now I'm just waiting to go to the actual court date so I can explain to them what happened, the fact that I paid the ticket, and hopefully have that dropped. When I was younger, I had gotten, I think, 2 of them. Being irresponsible and not paying fines or not paying them completely just because I was irresponsible when I was younger cost me to have 1 or 2 of them at the time. Now, I believe I got PBJs for them. I didn't have any of them like on my driving record. But I think the same thing like ultimately happened. I had like went to court, explained myself, paid off the fines, and did what I needed to do. And they looked out for me. But yeah, it sucks, Tim, because they'll put like 12 fucking citations up there. Like they'll try to put as many charges up there. So like your case search or whatever will be like 2 pages long and it's like 4 arrests. But they've got like 30 fucking charges or citations per one. It's crazy, man. They'll write the same charge 6 different times. Yeah, that was some bullshit, bro. That's why I was glad in my last video when I went there, they just took the FOIA request and did it right away. Like, no arguing, no bullshit, no nothing. They just went ahead and did it. And I was like, thank you. That's how it should be. Like, it should not be any of this bullshit in between. None of this, oh, we need your name. It takes an hour to make a copy. We're going to send 6 officers in here to harass you. Da, 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 da. Yeah, security's the worst of them all, for real, bro. Because they're the people that, like, they have the least amount of authority, but they have some authority. So they like to assume that they have some massive amount of authority. And they're like the biggest dickheads. I want to sub to some auditors here. ATL auditors, shoot me an email and I will send you the list that Delaware Defender sent me. It is of all of the auditors. Yeah, I got the hiccups now for drinking that damn Red Bull. But yeah, I will send you the list that they sent me. It is really awesome, actually. It is pretty dope. People help me get right down. Man, they are pushing this cheap sex thing. Anybody want cheap sex? Cheap sex? Anybody need cheap sex? Naked HD girls? NakedHD.xyz, baby. Get in there. Yeah, Lily, they hate when you tell them their job's to observe and report. When you tell them, like, they don't have the authority to put their hands on you, their job is to observe and report, they're like, oh, shit. Damn, all right, it's been an hour and a half. All right, I'm probably getting off here in the next. I'm getting off here at 1:35. At 1:35, so we got 3.5 minutes with me, squad. 3.5 minutes. I'm probably gonna not do any more this week till next Tuesday. Try to do another one next Tuesday. And what do you say? Oh, it depends on who's pitching and catching. Yeah, that's a big deal breaker. But yeah, so next Tuesday, be on the lookout. I'm gonna try to do another live stream. Hopefully, I will have some results from these public information requests that I've put in. And either way, tomorrow I will be going out and doing some more filming. So stay tuned. That's my thing. I need to get like more videos built up. I need to get myself to where I have like 5 or 6 stockpiled and scheduled to come out. That way I'm not like stressing, trying to go out and get a video and then edit it, post it, and get it up before the next morning. So, yep. Alrighty, squad. Well, I appreciate y'all. Cool. Thanks for the explanation. I was hoping you would have had a story about driving versus traveling. I mean, ultimately, that's going to be like my thing. They have me on a driving on a suspended license. I could argue that. I think I would lose it here at the state level because Maryland's like court system doesn't follow Black's Law's dictionary, I'm pretty sure. So I would lose it at the state level. But if I appealed it to like a federal on like a federal level to the Supreme Court, I would ultimately win it because, yeah, driving is defined as doing commerce. But, yeah, so I haven't argued that one in court yet, so I'm not really quite sure how that would go. But, yeah, good to see you. Number 2 is much better. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Fun Johnny. Appreciate you guys. Going to try to get better every time. Alrighty. Thank you, Delaware. Oh, dope. All right, I'll be on the lookout for it. Appreciate you. All right, thank you, guys. Big up from Bangkok, Thailand. Thank you, Wilson. I'm not even going to try to say that because I will butcher it and I will feel bad. Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Peace out, squad. Be safe out there. All right, I'll see y'all.